Okay, today's topic of today's video, let me think about it. I wanted to go harder, not harder, but I want to go deeper on being like a Neville Goddard disciple, um, and being a disciple to the inner stillness within myself. So, basically, God, to be a disciple to Neville Goddard, um, one must practice what he preaches faithfully, and not somewhat, but it should be his main focus 24/7, 365. That's what being a disciple is. It's so, you become a disciple, like you become so strong as a disciple that you and the master is not far off from being the same. You tried to copy every which way that he walks, talks, acts, operates, everything. So that's what it is to truly be a disciple. It's like you've given up yourself and you've just gone to what the master is and what he's all about. So I want to more particularly focus on being a Neville Goddard disciple, and it's something to say. Like, I'm not going to say it's bad to say, but on the secondary, I want to be a secondary, focus my secondary efforts on being a inner stillness, inner truth disciple, which obviously isn't the most ideal thing for fulfillment, because Neville Goddard is a manifestation master. He's a success master. He's not necessarily a truth seeking master. So, and I know that. So the purpose of me being the Neville Goddard disciple is for manifestation, is for understanding how to create something. So that's why I want to be a Neville Goddard disciple. And then on a secondary disciple to the inner stillness within myself, God. Why I want to do this? I want to do this because Neville has these teachings here, but I've yet to see anybody really faithfully 100% of the day be operating his teachings. Like, they don't do his teachings. They do his teachings for like a week and then give it up. Like, I want to be the guy, not because I'm trying to prove anything, not because I need to record it and show it to anybody, but I want to be an individual who goes all out with his teachings, really stays faithful to the teachings. That's just what I want to do. I just want to go all out and be faithful to his teachings in a particular goal that I want to do. As far as the inner stillness within myself, this has to be done. One thing that's blocking me from reaching deep stillness is my physical body. My physical body isn't loose enough, isn't strong enough to hold a specific asana or posture for 2.5 hours, let alone comfortably for 25 minutes. I mean, 20 minutes is the longest I can probably sit down and be okay. But after 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, my back begins to stiff up, my legs begin to fill up, my upper back begins to tighten up, and there's a bunch of resistance and achiness. So I've only been able to sit for 7 to 12 minutes at a time, so that my legs don't lose all feeling and go numb. My back doesn't get a ball in it. You know, I can choose to ignore the pain, but why choose to ignore it when you can just repair it? So it means a portion of my day will be how I want to schedule the day. The caveats. I don't even know if that's the right word. I'm trying to be smart and shit. The things that I need to pay attention to keep it simple is I need to stretch. I need to stretch and I need to become sort of like a really, really flexible person. That a really, really flexible person that I could do a split. I can sit in any posture if I want to. Like that's how flexible I have to become in order to truly be able to sit comfortably. Like I'm like not necessarily a contortionist, but if a contortionist is 100%, I'm 65, 70% close to them. That's how loose I have to become. Then the diet. The diet, I do have to eat fish diet, pescatarian diet, but obviously vegetables and fruits and stuff. I will eat eggs, mainly because to lower the combustion and the inflammation within the system. If you eat too heavy, then you get too sluggish. That's one of those things. Unnecessary, this relates to the Neville Goddard thing as well. Unnecessary scrolling and unnecessary internet usage has to be gone. It's like I clean my mind every day with meditation in the gym and nature, but then I dirty it again by getting involved into some online thing, online Twitter or Instagram impression. I dirty my mind because there's a void that wants to be like filled, and it only knows it's been used to filling it with internet stuff, bullshit that I don't necessarily need to be occupied. I don't need to have my mind occupied on that thing, you know. So out of sight, out of mind. So I have to keep that stuff to aside. But I do want to work on the computer. I want to work in Blender. It's one of my goals. I want to do some modeling and some texturing of stuff. That's one thing I want to do. But the main thing is getting loose, getting really flexible, limiting my internet, my online technology usage only to things that I consciously do. For example, this video, this is a conscious thing, not unconsciously scroll. And then after that, so that means don't use it at nighttime to get yourself to sleep. Don't use it in the morning to try to wake up. Stay true to the Neville Goddard process. It's gonna be difficult at first. I wanna get a lot of nature in. So when I'm not doing a Neville Goddard process, I'm going for walks. Because I feel like that is the best way to give yourself a break, like to take a walk. It's probably the best bet to cleanse the aura. Because if I'm like constantly law of assumptioning in my room, visualizing, feeling this wish fulfilled, it can get pretty taxing. So I feel like nature is a good recovery spot for that. It'll be 2 meditation sessions a day, 7 to 12 minutes. It'd be a lot of visualization a day, constant law of assumption a day. Basically, I'm gonna have to go into read a couple Neville Goddard books and chapters and start applying everything. This means falling asleep in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, waking up in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, walking and carrying my day out in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. All 24/7, 365, in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. In my meditations and yoga practices, fully focused on those. That's spiritual practices. And then when I'm not consciously doing something, right, I go into nature walk. But if I want to get on the computer, like I have to set up a routine, kind of like a routine, like, okay, at this time I'm gonna do this, you know, like something conscious. Anyways, that's this video. That's what I want to say. I wanted to go all out being an Neville Goddard disciple.